G'day Brian, Pete Montgomery here. It's 12 in the morning, so I want to keep my voice down. Family's in bed. Just want to give you an update on how things are going with my business. That whole content syndication thing is taking off. That whole traditional business looking for this thing that we do with MLSP, man, the online marketing strategies, man, it's just going through the roof for me. I've been flat out. That's why I haven't gotten back to you, because I've been sort of taking care of business. I've found my niche, and man, opportunities are just falling into my lap. Now, what's happened is the first guy that I've been working with, the photocopier guy, his business has actually taken off, like in a big way online. He's getting heaps more inquiries. He's getting a flood of inquiries, and the people that are coming in are asking him about how he did it. How did you do the online thing? Because everyone that wants a photocopier is a business person, so they've noticed what he's doing for marketing, and now he's referring people to me. He's actually said, he wants to do a cool testimony for me. He's actually said he's actually now having to employ more staff because of the business I've been bringing in for him. And he said, look, I don't want to push it on him, but I want to tell everyone about you. So this is, he's got a huge database of customers, right? Everyone that wants a photocopier is a business owner. And he's actually referred some, just today, referred someone to me. I've got to meet with them on Thursday and go through my presentation and show them what I do and how I can help their business, and take it from there. So the first few, I'm actually submitting their content. Actually, I'll give you, so that's the direction I'm taking. So I'm still working with my mentor, MLM mentor. I've stopped actively recruiting into that business so I can focus on this, because this is just a gold mine that I'm going to tap into big time. But he's on board with it. He's just saying, look, it's stupid for you not to take these opportunities that have fallen into your lap. He understands, man. He wants me to succeed no matter what. So we're good mates now anyway. So working with him all the time. And what I'm actually doing, man, because of the demand that's actually coming towards me, and I can see it happening in a big way exponentially as all these guys start spreading the word, is I want to create a DVD series on exactly what I do to leverage my time, so I can train people up to do this, number one, and number two, that I can actually sell it as its own product, sell my system. So that's what I'm going to do. Is on the DVD I'm going to create the exact step-by-step process from start to finish, setting up your systems and how do you run them for these companies, that as they come in, I can't work with so many people, so that's it, that's the system. And at the start I'm actually going to only sell it for $447, which is what I would normally charge them, $400 for a 2-hour session to train them up on stuff. They take notes, they remember it, that's it. Well, what I'm going to do is create this DVD to get the word out. I'm only going to charge $447 up front for now, but then I'm actually going to turn it into, I'm going to start charging after a point, $2,500 for that, which is what I charge for a month to do my content syndication. So I'm going to actually sell it that way. And these people have marketing budgets. They're just looking for someone to spend it with, and if you can help them out, or as I can help them out, they want to spend it with me. So that's what I'm doing, dude. That's going to be my main product. So here's the focus, man. I actually want your help. If you can help me to craft a plan for this. So here's the thing, right? So I'm kind of mapping it out on paper. So the free thing on my blog, they come in, get a bit of free info. The first low-cost product is MLSP, right? So I'm saying, hey, look, here's where I've learnt everything. You can go in there, figure it out for yourself. First month is $30, and just dive in and hook in. That's the first low-level product. The second product that I'm actually going to have in the back end as my primary product is the DVD, where you can buy that. So people that join me in MLSP can get it for the $450, and everyone else has to pay $2.50. That's for later on anyway. And so then I'm actually want to work into the seminar scene, right? Because here's something that happened to me really cool just the other day. Right, I went to the Jeff and Kane seminar. I don't know if you know those guys. Frank Kern and Bob Proctor is promoting them guys. And they asked everyone, I always sit front and center in a seminar. Front and center, man, I want to smell the gun smoke. If there's action, I want in. So as they hand the mic to people, they're asking, so what do you do? What do you do? I put my hand up. And all these other people gave a drunkalog, as Jeff Combs would say, 5 years ago I started this business and da-da-da. So what I did, man, I know about that sort of thing. So what I did, the questions were, what do you do? Where are you from? What do you do? Why are you here? So I just stood up straight out and said, G'day everyone, I'm Peter Montgomery. I'm an internet marketing coach. I help businesses get their message in front of the people who are looking for them online, and I'm here to become the #1 internet marketer in Australia. The dude turns to me, the seminar dude, right? He's from the States, he's a big guy. Turns to me, goes, "Do you want a Frank Kern DVD?" I was like, "Yes, absolutely." So anyway, man, that's my goal, okay, in business, is to become the #1 internet marketer in Australia. Essentially, I want to become the Australian version of Frank Kern. That's where I'm headed with business, man. And anyway, that day at the seminar, as soon as everyone found out, oh, I'm the internet guy, because that actually became a big part of what they were talking about, is you got to get on the net. And they're actually pointing down to me, hey, yeah, you got to speak to Pete. Man, at every single break in that seminar, look at this, right? Every single break, someone walked up to me and handed me a card and said, I want to talk to you. I want to get in touch with you. Here's my card. Call me. Man, look at this. I had like 10 leads in 2 seconds, or 30 seconds. For as long as it took me to say that at the seminar, for the rest of the day, it was a whole day seminar, I was the internet guy. So man, I haven't even had a chance to get back to all these people, right, about what I do, and I can only do so much. So I need that DVD to be able to service these people, and I want to learn how to kind of I know how to put a DVD together, but I want to learn how to really market that thing, promote it, get it out there so I can help these people, right? This is going to be my mini version of my own system, my own LSP thing is the system. Now what the DVD is going to do is show them everything step by step, setting up a blog, setting up their system, but it's always going to refer them back to my site, to a page on my site to get the affiliate stuff, to get HostGator, to get Market Samurai, to get Traffic Geyser, to get MLSP, because that's the thing for me, is it's going to be like the continuity program with this situation, is MLSP is going to be their ongoing training. That's where that's where MLSP fits into this thing, man. So really MLSP for me now sits front and center of this whole thing, because that's where I learned it, that's where I'm going to be driving people to get their more information, and I really want to make this thing huge, right? So that's my business goal, right? To become the #1 internet marketing dude in Australia. Now, that's the surface goal. You know all these things, man. Really, you just want all this stuff to create an experience. This is a vehicle, and I thought you might appreciate this, man. This is my one of my whys. Of course, I want to look after my family, travel, give them a great life. But my personal why as a musician is this: I want to create the ultimate recording studio the world has ever seen. That's my #1 goal, right? And this is what's going to make it great. This is going to be its unique selling point. And just for me personally, I would love this, right? So I want anyone that comes into my studio, right, to be able to reach up on the wall and pull off the shelf, the guitar that Jimmy Page recorded Stairway to Heaven with, or jump on the drum kit that John Bonham used to record whatever song, or whatever album. This is the keyboard that the dude from the Doors, Ray Manzarek, used, and all that sort of cool stuff. Here's the bass that Flea recorded Mother's Milk with. And so the history of the room, right, I want to collect all this stuff, and the history of the room will just draw something really special out of all the musicians, right? Because they'll just be thinking, man, I'm recording on Kirk Hammett's guitar, man. This is unreal. So imagine being surrounded in that room, right? So, and I want to attract the best engineers, the best musicians, the best producers. Man, I want to have dudes like Beck ringing me up personally and saying, Pete, man, book, when can I get in? I want to get in, man. I want to record in your studio. So that's like my 10-year goal, is to build that studio, man. It's going to take me, I don't know, at least 10-20 mil to make it happen. But that's my why. That's kind of like my vision, is to create that experience, to facilitate that. I don't even have to be the dude recording or behind the desk, whatever, man. I just want to facilitate that experience, that situation. So I guess the catch cry behind that whole thing will be, I want to create the ultimate recording experience for any musician that will just come in and just blow their minds out, blow all our minds out with the music that they can create there. So that's my why, man, to create the ultimate studio. Anyway, dude, if you can help me with that vision, if you can help me with that business goal in any way, any guidance, man, you've set up a great system with MLSP. You've been through setting up something like that from the ground up. You know a lot about it, man, and I would like to create as flawless a possible as I can a system, because the better I create it from the front end, the less I have to do on the back end. All right, dude. You make it an awesome day, and that's where my business is going. And I just thought I'd keep you up to date. I am working with my mentor, and I do plan on back ending people with the MLM opportunity at some point. I also plan. I'm working on a few things with John Russell. I'm sure you probably know him, John Russell Terrier, who is in MVT under Layla and Toby. And at some point that is going to be incorporated, the whole video thing as well, and I'm going to incorporate that totally into the whole DVD series as well. So that's everything is kind of interconnected, and I have a huge master plan, and MLSP plays a huge part. All right, mate, you make it an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.